guys, this is Miss Johnson. Just wanted to get you started with some maybe helpful tips. I hope they're helpful for your journal September 14th through the 18th. On Monday, you have a writing prompt. Make sure you write in 3 to 4 complete sentences. On Tuesday, we're going to be putting commas in the correct spot. Let's talk about dates for a second. This sentence here has a date with at the beginning of the sentence. Where do you put a comma? Well, a little tip is if the date happens to be the last thing in the sentence, then you just end it with a period. But if there's stuff after the date, for instance, we have a date and then we have more of the sentence will never be forgotten, then you need a comma after the date. So if there's stuff after the date in the sentence, if there's more words in the sentence, then you put a comma after the date. And don't forget to always put a comma after the day. There doesn't need to be a comma between the month and the day. Those are like married, they stay together, but there will be a comma after the date and after the year. Let's drop down to addresses. Addresses are a lot like dates. If the address is the last thing in the sentence, you just finish it off with a period. But if the address is within the sentence or there's more of the sentence after the date, then you need a comma after the zip code. But let's look at the date. You need to separate the name of the company or the person it's going to with a comma. You need to separate the street address from the city, and you need a comma after the city. Now, your state and your zip code, they're always married. You don't ever put a comma between the state and the zip code. Those two are going to stay together. Okay. One more thing. Let's look for introductory clauses and phrases. You will put a comma after an introductory clause in a sentence. An introductory clause is basically a sentence that's not a complete sentence. So let's read this one. After a good washing and grooming, the pup looked like a new dog. Well, if I just said to you, after a good washing and grooming, that wouldn't be a complete sentence. After a good washing and grooming, what, right? But the pup looked like a new dog. Hey, the pup looked like a new dog. That's a complete sentence, right? So you want a comma to separate the incomplete part of the sentence from the complete part of the sentence. Whoops, you put a comma right there. Okay? Introductory phrase is incomplete, but the rest of this sentence is a complete thought. So you separate them with a comma. That's kind of where, and you have like a natural pause when you breathe. After a good washing and grooming, breathe. The pup looked like a new dog. Okay. Take that out so it's not on there when you guys come to do yours. Wednesday is a video prompt, so watch the video and respond to the prompt. Thursday, another writing prompt. Be sure you're writing complete sentences. And on Friday, you're going to spot more commas and put them in the correct spot. Look for introductory clauses. Also look for non-essential clauses and phrases. You guys are doing a great job with that. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great week.